one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. A give to Montgomery to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff on 3rd. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
Hey, 76! 76!
They'll go for it. Goff. And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Man in motion, out of the slot. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Third down, it's Mahomes. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll try and punch it in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Greg Reynolds to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down throw from Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, it's Goff. This is complete to Patrick. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing again, it's Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 1. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Off play action, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And that's good for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll run again with Montgomery. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old-school meat-and-potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, ball at the 36. One of the tight ends in motion left. Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to Sam Laporta. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 45-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Brings up 4th down.
The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So we're through 3 here. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
Lions 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another carry for him. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get
プレイステーション